Hello and welcome to Cards for the Week. This is for the week of the 15th of June 2026. And we're just coming off the back of a Gemini new moon. And the energy in that new moon was quite a relief. It was all about joy and finding out what it is that makes you happy, bringing balance and creating more of what you want to do and what you love. So less intense and less heavy than a lot of the moon activity that we've seen. And of course, we're coming up to the solstice, and I will put the link below for my Solstice Bundle if you want to look at that. You can buy it for 11.11, or you can have it for free if you're quick and you get it as part of your 30-day Life and Soul Academy trial, which is only £1. So enough of that, and let's get on with the cards. Pick 1 to 5 if you want to pick one card, or you can pick more than one. Set your intention now, or you can claim all 5. I'm going to start with card number 1, emotional withdrawal. So this is a card that means that you're tired, that you're worn out, and that you need to cave out. Remember that this is not an act of being selfish. This is actually selfless, because when you are feeling depleted and worn out, you're going to show up in your life very differently compared to when you feel filled up, happy, and connected. So this is a message now that you need to limit as much time as you can in terms of doing stuff that's busy but not productive. Only do what's absolutely necessary. If you've heard of the spoons theory, save your spoons. If you haven't heard of the spoons theory, that might be something interesting to Google. But it's time to disconnect from toxic people, from anything that depletes you, from anything that's draining you, and cave out and do your own work. It's important that you top yourself up if you've picked this card. So please look at ways that you can do that, and not just the Pollyanna type self-care, the bubble baths and the lavender oil, the real stuff, the boundaries, the keeping away from the news, keeping away from anything that drains you, and on the other side, doing things that top you up and make you feel good. That's card number 1. Card number 2, material harvest. This is about money coming in for you. It's about a windfall. It can be an inheritance, a pay rise, a bonus. It could be a prize. It could be increased flow in any way at all. But if you chose this, it's about money coming in. So that's a lovely card. Look how his hands are open to receive. And the sun behind him always makes me think of a new day and a new beginning. So maybe there's something new that you want to start that is going to start the ripple towards this material harvest as well. That could be a nod to that if you had an idea or a nudge from the universe. Card number 3 is base chakra. That's almost the opposite. So base chakra is obviously at the bottom of our spine. It's the chakra that gets blocked up with fear, and it's usually fear about money or about practical situations. I feel like I'm getting some information through to share with you about debt and the cost of money and the cost of the energy of money, really. And there is an energy to all money. So there's something here about us recognizing what we want and what we need, and being able to differentiate that and not going into ego as much. But base chakra is where we ground from. So it's what connects us to the earth. And it's very important that it's clear, because otherwise we can't manifest. Law of attraction works from a present moment perspective. So if you aren't present, it means that you can't draw in what you want. So ways to clear your base chakra, if this is resonating with you. The first way is to observe and visualize it spinning freely and clearly. And spending a few moments doing that can help to release energy around it. Using affirmations about safety and flow, they can really help. Essential oil of frankincense is excellent for clearing this. And so are crystals like black tourmaline and hematite. Card number 4, trapped in fear. That's very similar to that base chakra card, isn't it? I feel like a lot of us are going through this collectively and individually as well, because the world is a bit of a crazy place at the moment. If you look carefully, at that card, you can see in the top corner there's some light. And if the person who's trapped in this cell of fear would just be able to turn their head and look at the light, they would start drawing in a whole new experience. So this card is saying, yes, sometimes as humans we do get trapped in fear, but also sometimes that prison can be self-imposed. And I'm not minimizing what anyone's going through when I say that, but thinking about how you're thinking about things, thinking about the way that you're looking at things and your perception. A lot of people are wishing for the life that we have, even though we sometimes get stuck in a way of thinking that things aren't great for us. If you're not being shot at, if you've got food on your table, if you're safe and well, you've got internet, you've got devices, you live in a world where there are choices and it's safe, then we've got a lot going for us. So think about how you can look at things differently. How can you send your attention more to the light and the goodness and the gratitude of what you have, so that you can start to attract more of that and less of the fear that you might be stuck in. And card number 5, obstacles and challenges. A little bit like trapped in fear, but it's saying that life happens. Obstacles and challenges come up. It's not all plain sailing. But if you look here, the gap in between that bridge, we'll say, that stone bridge, and the size of the person's feet that are walking across it, I'm always drawn to the fact that they could very easily step across that. And if they just looked ahead at what they were wanting to create, instead of stopping and looking down and getting into fear, rather like the last card, choosing how you look at things and looking at the light, then they could step over that and they could easily move towards their goal. So to me, this card is always a card of, look, life is going to happen, but you can choose how you look at it and where you send your energy. Because remember, where thoughts go, energy flows. So I hope that makes sense. Please look in the comments for some free resources that might help you too. Please share, please like, and please leave a comment and consider subscribing. Bye for now.